Wow, Bitcoin is currently breaking out of this 3-month-long symmetrical triangle. The move doesn't look insanely significant on this chart, but it has just broken through some of the most key critical resistance of the past 3 months, and volume is slowly turning in. Could this end up being the actual beginning of a massive pump, or is it a massive fake out? Bitcoin could easily push us up here to the $10K level, and if it breaks that, it is absolute lights out. After finding initial resistance right at the 50-day moving average, Bitcoin is actually currently bouncing above that. How high could we go in the short term, and is this truly a breakout? We see volume actually slowly starting to increase here with Bitcoin. Guys, this could be the real deal. If Bitcoin is able to break this key level within the next few days, guys, it is absolutely moonshot territory. And wow, as we talked about in yesterday's video, this cryptocurrency just broke out of its Bitcoin pair. You can see in the single daily candle, guys, absolutely massive. We could see massive gainers for this cryptocurrency and many cryptocurrencies involved with this crypto, as we've been talking about for the past few days. Multiple billion-dollar market cap here, guys, absolutely huge. And if this continues to gain on the Bitcoin pair, which we think it will over the next few months, especially going into this bull cycle, guys, this will be huge for this crypto. It'll be huge for this ecosystem and all of the cryptocurrencies that are a part of this crypto. And as well, Ethereum flippins Bitcoin to become the most used blockchain. This is exactly what we're talking about here. DeFi, stablecoins, the ecosystem is huge, and this is only the beginning. Whoa, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to an especially urgent late night megasode. We have a lot to get into with Bitcoin's price, and specifically the talk of the town, which we've been mentioning for the past few episodes, Ethereum, and the entire ecosystem behind it. In fact, Ethereum just broke out of a major resistance here on the Bitcoin pairing. How high could this thing go? This puppy could run pretty far, and specifically, what implications does this have for the rest of a lot of these coins built on Ethereum? Does it have any at all? Huge. So we could be seeing the absolute beginnings of Bitcoin actually breaking out. And with that, we could see a lot of these other cryptocurrencies, especially ones built on Ethereum and this DeFi revolution, also begin to moon. As we talked about in the last webisode, they could moon first, and that's actually what we've been seeing over the past few weeks, and it looks as though it's leading Bitcoin. Many people have been speculating on the trajectory of Bitcoin's price, but with so much health and interest in a lot of these altcoins, it definitely is pointing for Bitcoin to go higher and the rest of cryptocurrency in general to absolutely explode. Guys, huge. So if you want to enter for these ledgers, make sure to drop your like, comment, subscribe below, and we will be giving away one of these at the end of this webisode. So make sure to smash the comments, dings, and subscribe to the channel. And as well, if you want inside information on the coins that I'm looking at and coins I'm investing in, we have a new section here in T4 or V4 and active investments. As well, information on charting, trading, the chart specifically, guys, all here on T4 V4. 20% off with the coupon code PLATINUM at checkout. So guys, huge. We're going to start here, but something more interesting is happening on Ethereum's chart. So let's actually take a look here with Bitcoin. We actually, over the past few minutes, as I'm recording this, just got a massive spike. You can see from 93.90 all the way up in just two 30-minute candles to 9,643. Okay, you see as Bitcoin's been trading along these 4-hour candles above this 2.5-year resistance, a strong bounce right here. Now, is this indicating which way Bitcoin is going to continue to go? One thing for sure you want to see here is exactly what we're seeing is finally a break after getting squeezed and squeezed, you guys. These are the most consistent trend lines right here with this 2.5-year resistance and 2.5 month, actually 3 month now support. You know, in these types of patterns, there's eventually just nowhere else to go. And as you can see, there was barely any time left, absolutely about an entire week until we're at the absolute end, but it usually doesn't break out at the end or the apex here. Usually patterns break out before the end or before the apex right here. So again, we're seeing a break right now. Now, is this going to continue? One thing we do want to watch out for, we need more confirmation before we actually say this is going to continue to go up, because this could end up being a fake out. But first sign is really good. We broke this 9,500, about the 94.90 right here. But ultimately, we need to break 9,700. And we'll show you on another chart why that's so key. And we haven't broken that just yet. We went all the way up to about 96.40. We wicked up there extremely fast. It happened in like a 1 or 2 minute candle. But ultimately, we want to break above 97 and find support there. So if we switch to this chart, you can see we're actually above the 50-day moving average. We were above the 21-day moving average when we bounced yesterday. We found a resistance around the 50-day moving average, and now we're bouncing again, yet again. Now, the reason we want to break 97 is because that's exactly where we've been unable to get a weekly close since February of 2020. So if we actually zoom in here, guys, we have not gotten a close above 9,700 concretely really for the past like 5 months. Specifically, it's around like 97.40, 97.50 on this chart. But really, we want to get a close this week if we want to get really bullish above like 97.50 here. As you can see, this is where we've just been squeezed in this entire time. You can see we had some wicks, which you also see on this chart. On the daily, you can see these are a lot of the candles on the daily, but ultimately these have been pushed down immediately. And that's why we have this as the main level of resistance here, because we were pretty much getting rejected here concretely every single time. Every time we did come above this, we would immediately get rejected back in. Basically the next daily candle. You see it happened here, it happened here, it happened here as well, and then here. So literally every time, basically the next daily candle or within 36 hours after breaking above it, we immediately got pushed back down again. Now, ultimately what we want to see here is a continuation of that. But one thing different so far is that we had our first candle above this line. We came back down, as you saw here, but then we bounced right at the top of this. So is this the first time of this actually turning resistance into support? Huge, guys. You know the Bollinger Bands have been tightening. Everybody's been waiting for this move. And so far, this is looking really good. The one thing we want to see, though, we don't want to get rejected at the top of this band. You can see that has happened before. It happened back on June 1st. As well, when we started forming this pattern, we don't want to see Bitcoin get rejected here. Now, a daily close would actually be perfect. We're actually, at the time of me filming this, we're only actually about 1 hour away from the daily close. So it'll be really interesting to see if we get a daily close here or if we get rejected. We want to get a daily close basically anywhere above 9,500. Currently, we're at about 9,520. But ultimately, the entire cryptocurrency momentum of the market has been up, and up, with altcoins leading the way. And again, I think that'll actually give Bitcoin a lot of momentum to go forward. So guys, I want to delve into some of these altcoins, and especially Ethereum specifically, because what we talked about yesterday actually happened. But I want to jump into this article on Cointelegraph by Antonio Madeira. Ethereum flippins Bitcoin to become the most used blockchain. So new data from Masari shows Ethereum has just surpassed Bitcoin as the network that settles the most value per day. It means that the dollar value of transactions of both Ether and its tokens is now higher than Bitcoin. Okay, because Ether has more than just Ethereum, right? There are so many tokens built on Ethereum, which is kind of one of the selling points of Ethereum. So while the DeFi sector has been gaining in popularity, stablecoin transactions have been responsible for most of this volume, having settled over 500 billion in transactions so far in 2020. Figures nearly double of what it settled in 2019. So the smart contract capabilities of Ethereum absolutely destroy what Bitcoin is capable of in that sense, which continue to be showcased through the novel possibilities of DeFi, or decentralized finance. Coupled with lower fees and faster transaction times, Ethereum has become the chain of choice for centralized and decentralized stablecoins alike. And it just goes on here in this article to talk more about how much Ethereum can actually handle and how big the network can actually get. So guys, huge. With that being said, if we take a look at Ethereum, we talked about this ascending triangle in yesterday's update and how much we're watching this and how exciting Ethereum it currently is and how much we expect Ethereum to continue to rise. And we actually broke currently from about 2.5 million Satoshis all the way up to 2.8. But again, guys, there is a lot of room for upside if this breaks this level of resistance right here. Basically, Ethereum has 2.5% the value of Bitcoin right now, without counting stablecoins and everything else involved in DeFi, specifically with Ethereum's ecosystem. But without a doubt, we think Ethereum is going to absolutely moon in this cycle. Okay, in 2016, 2017, Ethereum absolutely exploded as well, going from just a few dollars to thousands of dollars. Okay, absolutely massive. And I think it'll happen again with Ethereum, but specifically a lot of these projects that are built on Ethereum's blockchain. Still watching OMG. Actually looks finding support right here. We're still looking at the targets we talked about in yesterday's video. We are still seeing that tightening with Digibyte. We think we're going to see a massive blast up with this as well. But ultimately, all eyes are on Bitcoin. What we want to see is a break to at least 9,700. At least holding today above 95, and then if over the next few days get to 97 or 10,000. But I have a feeling things could get a lot more explosive, because when we see these moves, guys, this entire candle basically happened in a 2-minute candle. Now this is breaking out for a good reason. This is necessary here. We've been watching this pattern for 3 months. Bitcoin needs to make a move, and it looks as though it's pushing up to the upside right now. So again, we need to watch the targets we've actually set now. A higher high, especially if we get this candle to close within just the next few minutes. And ultimately, yeah, we want to see this volume really come in. We want to see a break out of this, and we want to see a return to volume similar to some of these other volume candles you see on this chart. Okay, we're going to generate a number here. So number 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to paste that into here, get YouTube comments. This one only had 217 unique comments, and let's see who the wiener is. Clay Sound, love this new style. Well done, mate. Great content. Wow, Clay, make sure to shoot me an email. My email is at the bottom of my description. Absolutely radical, guys. Awesome stuff. Definitely make sure to check out Ethereum. Keep an eye on that because that's going to be exciting there. But as well, guys, check out T4V4. We have a lot of information when it comes to trading, charting, with just the charts in general, and as well the coins I'm investing in. Portfolio is doing great right now, and basically, guys, once the market does pick up, it's going to be hard to go wrong. Fundamentally, you're going to want to be invested into certain projects because they are just simply better than most of the stuff in the ecosystem. Because, guys, keep in mind, most of the stuff in cryptocurrency is trash. There's over 5,000 coins. There is no way that 5,000 coins are valuable and should have any value whatsoever. Some of them 100% should. Okay, I'm not a Bitcoin maximalist at all. I definitely think altcoins have a lot of value, but most altcoins don't have value. So guys, if you want information on that, check out T4V4, and you can get 20% off at checkout with code PLATINUM. And as well, guys, if you're interested in trying to trade this opportunity or future trading opportunities, we have a lot of links below to receive nice bonuses on those trading sites. Absolutely huge, guys. Make sure to drop your comment for these ledgers, and I'll see you in the next webisode. Peace.